The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
Hi, friends, and a most pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be. Welcome in to the 2023-24 season of the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. The Delaware Blue Hens men's Division II team kicks off their Atlantic Coast Collegiate Hockey League era tonight with a meeting against the University of North Carolina Tar Heels right here at Fred Rust Arena. Hi everybody, James Witherite, pleased to be joining you for another season of the Delaware Hockey Network here on the 412 all season long, and brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. Delaware last season, a young team off to a 0-11 start before finishing the season almost at a 2/3 win clip after that. They face off against North Carolina, who is up in the Mid-Atlantic for a 2-game road swing this weekend, taking on Delaware, then taking on Rowan later in the weekend. First of a 2-game homestand for the Blue Hens, and we see the return of Austin Vecchio, made a big splash as a rookie last year. 32 games played, 14 goals, 5 assists. He'll be on the top line with senior Ethan Sharp and Graham Klein, a pair of local products. Sharp coming from Salesianum, Klein coming from St. Mark's. We'll take a look at the entire Delaware lineup in a little bit. But also a note, Joey Hooper in goal tonight, the junior from Long Beach Township, New Jersey. Finished the year 8-7-2 last year with a 3.08 goals against average and a save percentage of .903. The wall from wall will be backstopping this Delaware Blue Hens team for head coach Vince Falkowski. He's got to be coming up on double digits in terms of his reign with the Blue Hens. And as promised, a look at the Delaware line chart. First season in the ACCHL for the Hens. First game of the season. Vecchio, Sharp, Klein will be the starting trio of forwards with Pat Flaherty and Matt Crane, a pair of veteran blue liners backstopping that trio. And Joey Hooper, as mentioned, will be between the pipes for the Delaware Blue Hens here on opening night. On the other side of the red line for the North Carolina Tar Heels, coached by former Michigan K-Wing Adam Dowda. Played for the Kalamazoo Wings and for Jacksonville in the ECHL in his playing days. North Carolina 0-1-0 after losing to High Point 5-3 a week ago. Second line starting Leighton Walsh, Cole Kosowski, Patrick O'Shaughnessy. With Jack Gleason and Cam Glonek, the starting D pair, will see Joel Hughes, the native of Coventry, Rhode Island, the junior, between the pipes. Top line will be filtered in as the game goes on. Cole Kosowski, Tommy Gilligan, and Patrick O'Shaughnessy, all three of those forwards accounting for 1 goal each against High Point last Friday. Line charts and rosters brought to you by our good friends at Limestone Pension Associates, who for 35 years has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. And the Delaware Hockey Network is brought to you all season long by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG to schedule a free consultation. That's 302-466-5664. We'll take a quick time out here on the Delaware Hockey Network. When we come back, it'll be go time between the Tar Heels and the Blue Hens. Season opener for Delaware's men's Division II team. And we'll have it all right here for you on the Delaware Hockey Network, live on the 412, presented by Long and Greenberg.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Watching the game or tailgating with friends? Score big and serve in style with Primo Hoagie's party trays and sampler platters. There is no bigger crowd pleaser than Primo Hoagie's, made only with the highest quality Thuman's meats and cheese, sliced fresh to order and served on Primo's award-winning seeded rolls. You get the best tasting hoagies in the area and save yourself the prep time. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagie's on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
Welcome back into Fred Rust Arena. Welcome into the Delaware Hockey Network's coverage of the Men's Division II Blue Hens, all brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg, North Carolina, and Delaware, getting set for the Hens season opener. And without further ado, we'll take you inside the glass for tonight's starting lineups presented by Limestone Pension Associates. Fans, good evening and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. This evening, the American Collegiate Hockey Association and the Atlantic Coast Collegiate Hockey League present a men's Division II matchup between the visiting North Carolina Tar Heels and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Here are this evening's starting lineups. For the visiting North Carolina Tar Heels, coached by Adam Dowda. Starting in goal, number 27, Joel Hughes. On defense, number 12, Jack Gleason. and number 14, Cam Glonick. Starting at left wing, number 13, Cole Kosowski. At right wing, number 7, Leighton Walsh. And at center, number 21, Patrick O'Shaughnessy. And now the starting lineup for your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Starting in goal, a junior from Long Beach Township, New Jersey, number 33, Joey Hooper. On defense, from Chadsford, Pennsylvania, number 7, Matt Crane. And from Staten Island, New York, a junior, number 3, Patrick Flaherty. At left wing, from Livingston, New Jersey, sophomore number 10, Austin Vecchio. At right wing, from right here in Newark, Delaware, number 27, senior Graham Klein. And starting at center, from Wilmington, Delaware, senior number 15, Ethan Sharp. Your Blue Hens are coached by Vince Falkowski and Bob Stroik, with assistance from graduate assistant Dylan Green. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by the American Collegiate Hockey Association, are referees Steve Cannon and Mike Levasseur, and linesmen James Mandel and Brendan Liu. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice, as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. And with pregame formalities in our rearview mirror, it's time to play the game. And it's time for this young man, Joey Hooper, to backstop the Blue Hens, hopefully to a successful opening night. Last year he was 8-7-2 with a .308 goals against average and a save percentage of just over .900. First period face-off brought to you by First State Ice Hockey, committed to building the next generation of youth hockey players in and around Delaware under the philosophy of one state, one goal. Off we go. In the season opener for the Blue Hens, play ruled offside just 7 seconds in, as Delaware tries to put a fast break together. Ethan Sharp, centerman for the Blue Hens, here on opening night, wins the draw, but the Tar Heels try to build some momentum, coming back right to left. Tommy Gilligan stood up at the blue line. First penalty of the game is coming up, and it will go against North Carolina. Just 22 seconds into the proceedings. Trip. Called against North Carolina's Cam Glonick. So the first Carl Dubé power play. Of the night coming the way of the Blue Hens. The Dubé name has been synonymous with fine jewelry in Delaware for 4 generations now. Put yourself on the advantage when looking for something special for your someone special. Carl Dubé Jewelers in Delaware for diamonds. It's Dubé. North Carolina penalty. Assessed to number 14, Cam Glonick. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 22 seconds in the first period. Glonick, 2 for tripping at 22 seconds. Crane begins the breakout. Cross ice pass tipped by Klein in over the blue line, turned back the other way by Nick Curley. He's on defense with the Austrian Florian Zajic. And up front on this penalty kill, Grady and Foster. Vecchio lost control of the puck and his footing as Grady angled away from him. Saunders Penn gets the first shot of the game off. Taking aim from 35 feet, and Joel Hughes, the Rhode Island native, coming up with the first save. Face off to Hughes' right off the draw. Puck held in by Engelman. He threw it into a congested slot. This puck cleared by the other 4, Ben Edwards, back as far as center, and Engelman recovers. Engelman retreats behind his own goal. O'Shaughnessy offers the forechecking pressure. 40 seconds to go, give or take, on this Delaware power play. Joey Wogish working below the net together with Mahalios and newcomer Brendan Stam from Dedham, Massachusetts. Stam in the neutral zone, waits. Play was a delayed offside momentarily as Mahalios had to work back in from the North Carolina zone. Puck stolen high in the zone by Edwards, brought down by Engelman at his own blue line. He lofts this over Edwards' head. Final 10 seconds of the North Carolina penalty kill. Hens change to get some fresh legs on. Vecchio couldn't steamroll his way up the left wing boards. This puck is cleared by Edwards, who hustles off for a change. Recovering is Lipinski. Vecchio just onside to enable this clean zone entry. Lipinski, the South Carolinian, tried to carom the puck to the far side, but it was taken away and subsequently cleared by number 72, whom we do not have programmed. We'll try to get the identification of that player for you. It is Daniel Cobber, wearing 72 in lieu of his ordinary 23. And it is an icing against the Blue Hens with 17-14 to go in opening period play. No score as yet. Hens managed one shot on their first Carl Dubé power play of the night. Graham Klein led the rush back into Tar Heel territory, but the puck is recovered by Glonick. Klein strips it from him below the goal. He gets a shove. Wogish, or rather that's Vecchio trying to offer aid to no avail. Sharp grinding away as well. Puck poked out of the reach of a Tar Heel defender by Vecchio, but it ends up loose in the near corner now. Klein converges there with Glonick, but he can't maintain the Hens' momentum. Flom protects just inside his blue line. Vecchio lets the puck go from a good 15 feet behind center red. That prompted James Mandel to signal for the initiation of icing, but Brendan Liu waved it off. Flom again. Barely staying on side was Brian Kramer, one of 13 newcomers to this Delaware team, 11 of them freshmen. So if you thought it was a young team last year as we hit the 4-minute mark of the first period and no score, this team considerably younger. And we'll try to get a good feel for as many of these guys as we can through the course of this weekend, both tonight against North Carolina and then Sunday as the Hens meet Georgetown. Play whistle dead. The 4:19 mark of the first period. Quinn taking the face-off across from O'Shaughnessy in the far circle. Hens can't penetrate their own line. Quinn carries this puck over the center logo at Fred Rust Arena. International size ice here. So these teams have an extra 15 feet of width to work with. One-on-one for Carolina. Gilligan getting a shot away after being angled to the far dot. There is no goal. There is no goal. Mike Levasseur saying no goal. And the faceoff comes at the near dot after Gilligan on that one-on-one got the Tar Heels their first shot of the game. Coming to the 5-minute mark of the first period. Hens can breathe a little bit easier now as Patrick Olensky, part of this fourth line of two rookies, and junior Dimitri Mahalios, the other rookie being Hubert Polchlepek from Colonia, New Jersey. Same hometown as Mike Niski, former men's Division I standout here at the University of Delaware. Curley working the far corner, tried to set up Gilligan at the right point, but he fanned on the wrist shot attempt from high in the zone. Dimitri Mahalios absorbs a check, couldn't get rid of the puck cleanly. It's brought back in by Kotsios. Kotsios to Zajic at the left point. Zajic with a shot that had eyes. It was kicked away by Hooper into the near corner. Nearing 6 minutes of completion. Polchlepek bulldozes his way to center, but lost the puck under two-ply pressure. Back it comes to Polchlepek, thrown in over the center logo. Time for the Hens to get another changing of the guard. Fresh legs on for the Hens, and they will get an icing coming the other way to take advantage of with 6 minutes and a couple ticks gone in the first period. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for you. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG. That's 302-466-5664, or visit injuryde.com. And we're going to go down a few men here. Looks like one aside as Mike Levasseur signaled that both Wogish. Nope, Wogish is the only one. So the Hens head to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today by visiting DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. False start off the draw. So Sharp now the cornerstone of the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill, as Tommy Gilligan, one of 3 goal scorers in the Tar Heels 5-3 loss to High Point. Takes the draw for North Carolina. Delaware penalty assessed to number 24, Joe Wogish, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 6 minutes, 20 seconds in the first period. Wogish, 2 for cross-checking at 6:20. "30 seconds already gone in the Hens' first penalty kill. Zaich to O'Shaughnessy, cross-ice feed, finds Foster gaining the zone up the far boards. A crane stick check slows up his progress. O'Shaughnessy fires from 40 feet, and Joey Hooper makes the stop. Seeing it again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay, great chance here. Lots of space for O'Shaughnessy to work with. Couldn't pick that top corner, though. And as such, the Tar Heels remain scoreless, now with a 3rd shot on goal to their name. Tomaitis winds up from deep in his zone and clears. Hughes blocks the puck away. It was a clearing attempt as opposed to a shot on goal, so not registered. Big hit laid by Tomaitis on Glonek. Wow! But all for naught as Curley bulldozes through traffic heading into the Delaware zone. He keeps the puck on his stick. Glonek's shot was blocked from the left point. Vecchio brings this down, wrists the puck clear from mid-zone. It's steadied by Hughes and recovered by Glonek, freshman, with a stretch pass to Leighton Walsh. He was met by Buckman just above the line. Grady comes barreling through the neutral zone to set up a 3-on-3 attack for the Tar Heels. Final 10 seconds of the power play. Hooper with the pad save. Curley holds the zone, throws the puck in from center point, but that one sails wide far side. It is cleared. The Hens are back to full strength. Both sides have killed off 1 penalty so far. We are 8.5 minutes into the contest with no score between North Carolina and Delaware. Tar Heels with the advantage in the shot department, 4-1. But the Hens are trying to counter, working the puck around the perimeter of the zone. Michael Buckman launched one in from the right point. Squaring up for the save was Hughes. This one thrown in from the left half wall amid net front traffic, as Saunders, Penn, and Glonek were jostling for position, and play is whistled dead with 11:09 to go in the first period. Delaware and North Carolina scoreless. And the faceoff coming to the right of Joel Hughes. Shot off the draw, was easily turned aside. Mahan lets one go from the top of the left circle, batted down by the glove of Joey Hooper. Loose puck in the Delaware end, corralled by Lipinski. Tipped up the far side by Engelman off the D-to-D pass, recovered by Mahalios. He leaves it for Lipinski, who will walk this up the right wing boards. Headman to Polchlepek, who shovels the puck in around the near corner side, steadied by Hughes behind the net. And this comes out to Cobber in front of his own bench. Volleyed back by Lipinski. Polchlepek trying to lead a fourth line attack. He gets a shot through from the top of the right circle, but this is held on to for a pause by Joel Hughes for save number 4 on as many shots faced. 10:22 to go in the first period of a scoreless hockey game. Third line on for the Hens, Jake Quinn, successful on the draw. Flaherty's shot from the right point bounced off Hughes' stick, nobody home to put away the rebound chance. Holding the zone is Kramer. He gives it away to the other 14 as Glonick caromed the puck out of the zone. He absorbed a shoulder check from Tomaitis behind the net. Contested puck at the Delaware blue line. Bobbled at the stripe by Jake White. Brought the other way by Tomaitis. Glonick took it away. White just held the zone. Play whistle dead, though, as Mekhi Ashford led the attack up the right wing boards for Carolina. Play ultimately ruled offside, it appeared. And we're just past midway in the first period of a scoreless hockey game from Fred Rust Arena. Zajic, the Austrian, lets one rip from the left point. It missed the far post by a good couple of feet. Hens clear. Hughes steadies. Puck is loose. Diving to try to block it was Kramer, but Hughes manages to clear. In comes O'Shaughnessy, splitting rivals as he tried to run the gauntlet from dot to dot. CJ Mielceric pummeled him, but the rebound does go the way of the North Carolina Tar Heels as they get the first goal of the game with 9:16 to go in the first period. O'Shaughnessy pummeled, but he gets the feed from Kasowski. As you saw in the Delaware Sports Medicine replay, to put Carolina on the board early. It's 1-0. Tar Heels with the early advantage. North Carolina goal, his second of the season, scored by number 21, Patrick O'Shaughnessy. Assisted by number 13, Cole Kasowski, and number 40, Florian Zajic. Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 44 seconds in the first period. O'Shaughnessy's second from Kasowski and Zajic at 10:44. Draw to the left of Hooper. Mishandled by the Tar Heels attack. Grady's backhand didn't find Kotsios. Sharp recovers for the Hens. He plays this puck across ice. Mielceric dives to stay with the play. He gets back on his feet, regains the puck at center, and dumps it behind the North Carolina goal. 8.5 minutes to go in opening period play. North Carolina, thanks to O'Shaughnessy on the board. Here's a 2-on-2 for the Heels. Chandler Kotsios back with the puck after losing it between the train tracks. Gets it to Matthew Grady in the far corner. Played high to Foster. Cycled low to Kotsios. Given away to Saunders Penn. And this tipped out of the zone by Klein. A rolling puck trails back into the North Carolina zone. Enough time for the Hens to work in a change. They now turn up the forechecking heat to try to force a mistake. Icing waved off by James Mandel. So Lipinski leaves this up the left wall for Brendan Stam. The Hens do clear, but they lose possession in the neutral zone again. Walsh works this around to Cobber. Taken away by Penn, straddling the red line. He dumps the puck hard behind the North Carolina goal. That gives the Hens an opportunity to get some fresh legs on once again. Joey Wogish offering forechecking heat to Glonek, who does get the puck away. Here's a 2-on-2 for the Heels. The shot from Mahan was blocked. Follow-up came from Gleason, and this is saved by Joey Hooper for a break in the action with 7 and change to go in the first period of a 1-0 hockey game. Great support there from Gleason to maintain the scoring opportunity for North Carolina. Mahalios the other way, bar down, he scores! Dimitri Mahalios gives the Hens the equalizer. We're all tied up at 1. Mahalios takes aim from 25 feet. Bardowski, yes sir. And the Hens have evened the score. Mahalios getting that one from Olensky. Third goal is a Blue Hen for the product of Huntington, New York, and we're now one aside. Oh, Delaware goal! His first of the season. Scored by number 16, Dimitri Mahalios. Assisted by number 18, Patrick Olensky. Time of the goal, 13 minutes even in the first period. Mahalios' first from Olensky at 13 minutes. Delaware penalty assessed to number 17, Hubert Pochlapek. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes, 18 seconds in the first period. Pochlapek, 2 for slashing at 13:18. So another Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for the Blue Hens. With 5:45 to go in the first period. Another save by Joey Hooper. And a pause in play. Friends, planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Rolling shot from Curley was blocked down close. Walsh couldn't finish on the doorstep despite plenty of room to work with. And here the Hens clear. 40 seconds to go on the Pochlapek penalty. So the entire fourth line for Delaware on the score sheet one way or another. And Walsh sets up Glonek at the top of the zone. One-timer from the right dot off the stick of Grady. Caught and held by the wall from Wall, Joey Hooper. for another save to his credit. And ultimately that will not be ruled a shot on goal as its trajectory was over the crossbar. 12 seconds left in the second Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the first period. Wogish slows up Kotsios with a poke check at the line. 2-on-2 for the Hens. Engelman bobbled the puck, but he gets it right back. Penn was waiting net front. Engelman took the shot himself. It was turned aside by Hughes, and the Hens, with that smart counterattack out of their own zone, have killed off another penalty. 1-1 the score from Fred Rust Arena. Wogish slows up Walsh. Engelman recovers the puck just inside his line, and this one goes into the Tar Heels bench area for a break in the action. Faceoff came just above the Hens' blue line off what was ultimately ruled a puck passed out of play. It was last touched by the Hens before center, and they couldn't gain any further ground as a result. Mahalios looking for a second, was slowed up at the top of the circle. Valia recovers. Mahalios takes the puck back, but gave it back to David Mahan amid heavy traffic just inside the line. Mahan stick handles well under duress. He leaves the puck to Kendrick Holmes at the top of the zone. His shot was blocked amid heavy net front traffic. 3:35 to go in the first period. Edwards, another blocked shot. Plenty of blocked shots for the Hens here in the first 16 and a half minutes of action. We'll get you all the facts and figures at the first intermission. Flaherty to Olensky up the left wing boards. Blue sweaters swarm around Olensky, standing him up at the Tar Heels blue line. O'Shaughnessy comes barreling back the other way, pinching past Polchlepek, but he takes a crane hit below the cage and is separated from the puck. Hubert Polchlepek gains center the other way, chips the puck off the glass, rolls it behind the North Carolina goal, and that enables the Hens to get some fresh legs back on. We're inside the antepenultimate minute of the first period from Fred Rust Arena. Nice crowd showing out for the Division II men's team this evening. The women are in action tonight as well. They take on Penn State, starting in 12 minutes from Pagula Ice Arena in Happy Valley. Johnny Tomaitis shoots from the near half wall, but it's just wide, bouncing off the glove of Hughes and controlled on the exit by Gleason. Headman pass to Kosowski. He dekes net front. Hooper with another key save for the Hens. This is an icing, and we're going to take another look at that Joey Hooper save, because it deserves it, quite frankly. Crossing post to post. With 2 minutes and a couple ticks to go in the first period. Already that's 3 highlight reel saves for Joey Hooper. And another one as the net is dislodged. Faceoff comes to Hooper's right. Grady and Quinn. And another. Always hard to gauge what we're going to see first game of the season, and so far Joey Hooper has been nothing short of dialed in. 1:32 remaining. Sharp working the left wing boards. Cycles the puck to Engelman. It's tied up behind the net. Puck is loose. Vecchio at the center of a two-a-side scrum. That puck is trapped, now worked free. Recovered by Foster. In comes Kotsios. There is 1 minute remaining in the period. We may have to abandon play-by-play duties here to ensure proper timekeeping to the end of the period. 45 seconds remaining. Cobber was slowed up. 30 seconds remaining in the period. Back the other way comes Wogish. He flips the puck in from center. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that will do it for the first period. The score through one period. North Carolina 1, Delaware 1. Back to the Delaware Hockey Network, and it's brought to you by Long and Greenberg.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
The Delaware Hockey Network is brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg, presenting partner of the DHN. Also, Sid's Barbecue and Jerky, located in nearby Claymont, Delaware, the official brisket of the Delaware Hockey Network. 412 Communications, building bridges between brands and the people they serve. First State Ice Hockey, one state, one goal. Delaware Sports Medicine. Limestone Pension Associates. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning. And Carl Dubé Jewelers, a family tradition in Delaware for 4 generations. We'll be back with the second period in just a couple minutes.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. This man here, Dimitri Mahalios, put the Hens on the board to tie this game 1-1, 13 minutes. Into the first period. Second period is underway. And a dislodged net just 9 seconds into the period gives us a pause in the action. Shots 12-7 in that first period. The star of the show, Joey Hooper, turning in some absolutely terrific work in net. 11 saves on 12 shots, and a number of them highlight reel material. James Witherite joining you from Fred Rust Arena here on the Delaware Hockey Network. Streaming live in full high definition on the 4-1-2. This shot from Kosowski's off the post, and it ricochets out of play. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 on the Tri-State Industrial Center in Ridge Road. On Ridge Road in Claymont, open Monday through Saturday. Please reset the game clock to 1918. 1918. Thank you. A couple game clock malfunctions. Here's the off-ice officials get the kinks worked out themselves. And on we go, another fast break attack for the Tar Heels, wearing their away blues, moving left to right in the second period. Long change in effect, as always, for the middle frame. Delaware in their home whites, blue helmets, blue pants. Saunders Penn getting tied up at center by Curley. Lost control of the puck. Here Penn gets it back. Wogish can't push it free. Zajic protects the right point this time. Working the puck low. Kotsios walking the line, couldn't do anything with it. Lipinski holding close to home on D, slowed him up. Here comes Wogish. Do a 2-on-3. Wogish sandwich, desperation shot attempt on the doorstep from Joey Wogish, losing his footing, but ultimately to no avail as Hughes covers up. 18:15 to go. Here in the second period from Fred Rust Arena, it's a 1-1 hockey game. Quinn taking the draw for the Hens, forced to retreat back into the neutral zone, and he risked the puck deep into the Carolina end again. Josh Flom from the left point, off the setup from Kramer. That shot was offline but intercepted, and the Hens back check outnumbers the Tar Heels on the way back down ice. That shot from Cobber was off its target. It rolls back into neutral territory. Kendrick Holmes turns it over. Quinn with a shot coming in at the top of the left circle. And that's popped up into the atmosphere by Joel Hughes, a Rock War veteran. Pushing 40, as it were. Thanks to Hughesy for all his hard work defending this nation and continuing that hard work between the pipes for North Carolina here tonight. He stopped 8 of 9 shots he's seen so far. 2-on-2 counterattack for the Heels. The shot from Michael Valia was steered wide. Ashford recovers at center. Tomaitis pushes him back nearly to the Delaware zone, or to the North Carolina line, I should say. But the Hens couldn't mount a counterattack in neutral ice. Quinn dodges Glonek. Tomaitis walks in. Ricochets the puck off the far corner boards. Mielcerek absorbs a hit behind the net. He failed to run the gauntlet as the back-checking Valia slowed him up. Penalty coming up, and this will go against the Blue Hens. With 3:07 elapsed in the second period. So another Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Coming up for the Blue Hens is Josh Flom is ruled off. And the first shot of the power play for the Heels is handled cleanly by Hooper. The second, however, is not. As Tommy Gilligan gives North Carolina their second. And the Hens find themselves down a goal for the second time tonight. Delaware penalty was assessed to number 5, Josh Flom, 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes, 7 seconds in the second period. Flom 2 for interference at 3:07. North Carolina goal, second of the season, scored by number 17, Tommy Gilligan. Assisted by number 13, Cole Kosowski, and number 81, Henry Foster. Time of the power play goal, 3 minutes, 31 seconds in the second period. Gilligan's second from Kosowski and Foster at 3:31, a power play goal. So we're now 4:20 into the second period. Puck tied up in the far corner of the Delaware zone. It's worked around to Kendrick Holmes. His shot from downtown Wilmington. 18th of the game for Carolina. Caught and held by Joey Hooper for another pause in play with 4.5 gone in the second period. And the Tar Heels up 2-1. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important, and our friends at Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com today to schedule your first cleaning. In comes Stam off the neutral zone turnover. His shot from 15 was wide. Wogish brings the puck down in the near corner, chasing the rebound. He's hassled by Wills Kendrick Holmes below the cage. Forced turnover. Walsh clears. Here's Mahan. Angled to the far side by Engelman after gaining the Delaware line. And the shot goes awry. Another bothered chance, this one from Daniel Cobber under two-ply pressure closing in on the goal mouth. His shot directed off its intended target just the same. Puck is loose after Wogish was bothered by Gleason trying to field an outlet pass from deep in the Delaware end. Penn puts on the brakes in the corner, throws the puck into Gleason's skates, now chases after it. This recovered and cleared by Glonick. Turned back in by Sean Lipinski. Gleason absorbs a Klein hit trying to clear. Gets the puck back. Sharp steps up and plays the body now. Heavy traffic at the near half wall, and Michael Buckman holds the zone for the Hens. To Mielcerek. Shot was tipped up by Glonick. Puck bounces toward the Carolina blue line, and it's carried by Jake White back up ice. Centering pass intended for Mecky Ashford was blocked. Glonick offering good puck support, lost his footing as he was steered to the corner by Buckman. Buckman tries to stick handle out of traffic but gives the puck away to Glonick, who threw it into the skates of Ashford net front. Puck is loose again behind the Delaware goal. And the whistle of Steve Cannon signals another penalty. Milsarek coming off. Another Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Coming up right now. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. North Carolina 1 for 3 on the power play to this point. Delaware penalty assessed to number 2, CJ Milsarek. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 6 minutes 36 seconds in the second period. Milsarek 2 for cross-checking at 6:36. And the Tar Heels get themselves another. Scoring a second power play goal, and doing so at the 6:58 mark of the period. North Carolina goal, his third of the season and second of the game. Scored by number 21, Patrick O'Shaughnessy. Assisted by number 17, Tommy Gilligan, and number 13, Cole Kosowski. Time of the power play goal, 6 minutes 58 seconds in the second period. O'Shaughnessy's third, second of the game. Assisted by Gilligan and Kosowski at 6:58. It was a power play goal. So the man advantage paves the way for North Carolina to bound out to a 3-1 lead. Hens with a 3-on-2. Fourth line looking to make it happen again. This long shot comes off the stick of Polchlapek and is held for a pause in play by Hughes with 11:48 to go in the second period, and his North Carolina Tar Heels with now a 3-1 advantage. Heels looking for a fourth. Net front feed from Cobber led to a Walsh backhander and another Hooper save. And a false start off the faceoff. Penn and Walsh. Saunders Penn wins the draw, backhanding the puck below the goal, out of any Tar Heels reach. Stam kept wide, stick lifted by Walsh as they barreled together into the Carolina zone. Tar Heels fans showing up in numbers today. Quite a few of them making the trip from Chapel Hill and other points south and north. as UNC takes on Rowan later this weekend as well. Delaware will be back in action on Sunday. As Hooper denies a breakaway chance here from Mahan. Mahan up the middle. Stonewalled by Joey Hooper, and he saves the rebound chance as well. A good look at that on the Delaware Sports Medicine replay. And Buckman's going to go off for a cross check. So another Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Begins now for the Hens. Tar Heels batting .500 on the power play so far tonight. There is a shot that made it through traffic off Kosowski's stick, only component of the top line, who's yet to find the back of the net. But he does have 3 assists. Delaware penalty assessed to number 26, Michael Buckman. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 9 minutes, 10 seconds in the second period. Buckman 2 for cross-checking at 9:10. Kosowski brings this puck free to Foster. Lots of space at the tops of the circles. Cross-ice pass bobbled by O'Shaughnessy. Foster protects. Vecchio steps up to turn on the pressure. Klein nearly took a puck away. It bobbled in toward Hooper, who made the save. O'Shaughnessy's follow-up chance was blocked in traffic. Foster again. Bobs and weaves, setting up O'Shaughnessy. Hooper crosses to the far post, dislodges the net, making the save. And play will be halted with 9 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the second period of this 3-1 North Carolina hockey game. There's a new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, multimedia solutions like the broadcast you're watching right now, and more. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build bridges with the people you serve. From coast to coast, everywhere in between. The Nick Curley shot was right into Hooper's pads. He freezes the puck for another pause in play. That the 27th North Carolina shot of the game. Joey Hooper's had his hands full, but he's answered just about every call that can reasonably be asked of him. Hens can't emerge here. Kotsios keeps the attack alive for North Carolina. Drop pass in the slot to Grady, but his shot is turned wide by Hooper, and the Hens kill this one off. Much needed kill for Delaware after giving up 2 straight power play goals in the first half of the second period. This will be an icing with 8.5 minutes to go. In second period play, Delaware getting a much needed attacking zone face-off. To the left of Joel Hughes, who has stopped 9 of the 10 shots that he's faced so far tonight. Only 3 Delaware shots here in the second period compared to UNC's 16. They've had 3 power plays in which to simply pelt Joey Hooper with vulcanized rubber. Hooper's been the cornerstone for Delaware, though. He's made some very key saves on some A-grade chances. This will be a hand pass against Carolina. And Mike Levasseur going to give Adam Dowda the explanation as to the hand pass ruling and how it gets adjudicated here in the ACHA. It is going to be a penalty. Against the Tar Heels. And it goes against Ashford for delay of game. North Carolina penalty assessed to number 33, Mekhi Ashford. 2 minutes for delay of game. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 59 seconds in the second period. Ashford, 2 for delay of game at 11:59. O'Shaughnessy lunged to poke the puck out of the zone beyond the reach of Engelman. Fast break from Gilligan, stymied by Hooper. Just for the second time tonight, the Blue Hens are in the midst of a Carl Dubé power play. Put yourself on the advantage when looking for something special for your someone special. Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Engelman accelerates to center. Pushed wide by Gilligan to the near boards. He caroms the puck in, failing to clear with Zaich. It was intercepted by Wogish. He crowds the net. Mahalios boxing out for position, not in position to field the rebound off an initial shot that was just short. And another one's gonna go roughing, signaled by Mike Levasseur. This going against Mahalios. And the face-off's going to come inside the Delaware zone with play 4-on-4 for the next 37 seconds. Delaware penalty assessed to number 16, Dimitri Mahalios. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes, 23 seconds in the second period. Mahalios, 2 for roughing at 13:23. 15 seconds left of the 4-on-4 before the Hens go on the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for the 6th time tonight. They've given up 2 power play goals to the Tar Heels, and those power play goals have, to this point, been the difference. O'Shaughnessy's second of the game making it a 3-1 North Carolina advantage after Tommy Gilligan provided the go-ahead goal 3.5 minutes into the second period. Glonick bobs and weaves through traffic. He shoots from 30 feet. Hooper got a piece of that puck. 30th North Carolina shot, and it's deflected wide. Holding the zone is Curley. Lipinski can't clear, but he does draw a penalty. So we're going back to 4-on-4 with 5:23 to go in the second period. Grady takes a seat. After being ruled off for cross-checking, we're back 4-on-4. This coming at the 14:37 mark of the second period. North Carolina penalty assessed to number 22, Matthew Grady, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes, 37 seconds in the second period. Grady 2 for cross-checking at 14:37. 10 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Klein pestering Glonick, who gets the puck away, but it will come back an icing as this Carl Dubé power play starts for the Blue Hens. In Delaware for Diamonds, it's Carl Dubé. Fourth generation of the Dubé jewelry tradition. Pay them a visit on Concord Pike in Wilmington. 4:35 to go. In the second period, Delaware trying to claw back from this 3-1 deficit in not just their home opener, but their season opener. Beautiful centering pass from Mahan to O'Shaughnessy on what was a fast break out of their end. Vecchio steered to the near corner by Glonick. Chases after the puck, but faces resistance as he tries to work back up into a more favorable shot lane. Wogish emerges from the pack with the puck. He throws one on net, or at least tries to. It was blocked by Gleason patrolling the low slot. Wogish again. Draws the penalty. And the Hens are going to go 5-on-3. As Gleason heads off for a slash. So the Dubé power play goes deluxe version. Shooting was sharp. Right into the breadbasket of Hughes. North Carolina penalty assessed to number 12, Jack Gleason. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 16 minutes, 15 seconds. In the second period, Gleason, 2 for slashing at 16:15. The Vecchio shot at the top of the zone was blocked. Engelman, Sharp, Vecchio, Klein, and Penn. The 4+1 on this Delaware power play. Now 5-on-4 for the next minute and a half as the Grady cross-checking minor has expired. Vecchio surveys his options from the left half while putting on the brakes. Just inside the line, he leaves this to Engelman. Back to Vecchio, a cannon from center point. Took a bounce wide from the top of the crease. Vecchio gets this back. We're inside the final 3 minutes now of the second period. Blue Hens up a man for just over another minute as they try to erase a 3-1 deficit. Klein up the left dots, using Penn as a screen. Is angled by Curley and thrown into the corner boards after being taken outside the house. Curley winds up, getting to the loose puck before Saunders Penn, and he rifles it clear up the near side. 40 seconds to go in this Carl Dubé power play for the Blue Hens. Fresh legs on now for the penalty-killing Tar Heels. Quinn holds the line, the second wave filters in. Long shot, ricochets off the back glass. Crane winding up from distance. Shot was wide. Penn couldn't stuff the rebound in net front. And play is whistled dead as Joel Hughes dislodges his own net. Heels can't change. Face-off's going to come to the left of Joel Hughes with 1 minute and 57 seconds to go. In the second period, 13 seconds left on this extended power play for the Blue Hens. Mahalios, the only Blue Hen to find the back of the North Carolina net so far. Overpowered on the attacking zone faceoff. Puck is lofted up ice. O'Shaughnessy and Mielcerek converge in the far corner. And North Carolina is now back to full strength. Edwards walks in from the point. Shot was wide. Race for the rebound off the end boards. Goes the way of the Tar Heels. O'Shaughnessy looking for the hat trick, pinched to the near wall by a pair of Blue Hen defenders. 80 seconds to go. This O'Shaughnessy shot sails wide of the Hooper waffle board outstretched to make the save if need be. It comes back high. This one from Edwards, right down the pipe, held on to by Joey Hooper for a break in the action with 1 minute 8 to go in the second period. No matter if you're a competitive athlete at the top of your game or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine has served as a sports medicine specialist for high school, collegiate, and professional athletes in Delaware for over 10 years. That his specialized training in the treatment and prevention of illness and injury can help you achieve new personal bests and a healthier lifestyle. DESportsmed.com to learn more. Another long shot, another Joey Hooper save. Play pressed back as far as the North Carolina line. Glonick botched the breakout. Here comes Foster carrying the puck through traffic, now generating a one-on-one. He tried to deke in front of Flaherty, but ultimately to no avail. Back it comes to Quinn the other way. He floats the puck net front. Crane couldn't chase it down on the doorstep. Kramer leaves this to Tomaitis from the right point, wristing one in close, but wide. Quinn couldn't connect with Flaherty, absorbing a check in the corner boards as he got rid of the puck. It's brought forth by Grady to center. Laying into him was the hip of Jake Quinn, forcing what looked like a headman pass to be to trickle wide. Final 5 seconds of the period. Puck is tied up at the near half wall. Walked in by Walsh. Final shot. Not going to be in time. That does it for the second period. And the Tar Heels did their damage on the power play, putting 2 past the Hens to take a 3-1 lead to the dressing room at the end of 40 minutes. We'll be back after a quick time. There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Bridges have connected people for centuries.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning. And Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Through 40 minutes, the score, Delaware 1 behind the North Carolina Tar Heels, who, thanks to a powerful power play in the second period, went from a 1-1 deadlock now to a 3-1 lead. Looking back at those power play goals before we have a chat with ACCHL Commissioner Mike Wally. Tommy Gilligan with the first of them right there. Beautiful setup from Cole Kosowski, who's really been the unsung hero of this game for the Tar Heels with an assist on every goal. Another beautiful Kosowski setup. Gorgeous dot-to-dot feed, setting up O'Shaughnessy's second goal of the night. And right now I am joined by ACCHL Commissioner Mike Wally. Mike, thanks for stopping up at the press box here between periods. A little bit of traffic on the trip up from DC for you, but all in all, good hockey and hopefully a worthwhile jaunt up to Fred Rust Arena for their first game as members of the ACCHL.
James, this is not only the first game for the Blue Hens, but it's also the first Premier League game for the ACC for the 23-24 season. And it's exactly what we expected, right? I mean, all the Premier teams are so competitive this year in that league.
The ACCHL legacy, as well as the teams that were absorbed from the Mid-Atlantic Collegiate Hockey Conference.
That's
which
correct.
For years has been one of the strongest conferences in ACHA Men's Division II play.
It has been the strongest in the Southeast, always putting the most teams forward into the regionals and nationals for the ACHA D2. So we are very excited to have them play with the likes of NC State and
this
North Carolina team, who by the way, lost in the finals by 2 goals and lost to Kentucky by a goal, falling short of going to nationals last year. So UNC is basically a program that has come out of nowhere since COVID and really established themselves in the ACC.
Well, they certainly looked the part in that first line, accounting for 3 goals, 2 of them on the power play. You're really giving Delaware a tough task. From a hockey standpoint, the final 20 minutes, what does Delaware need to do?
They got to find some way to get it in the keep it in the zone and keep it deep, right? Because they're getting their chances. They're getting good looks at the net. But
a lot of shots steered wide, a lot blocked.
And it's one and done.
Traffic, exactly. They're not getting those secondary chances.
Yeah, they're not keeping it in the zone and wearing the D down. And that's probably where, as you can see from the game, right, that's probably the strength of the UNC is the forward lines. So
and that forward line accounting for, 31 shots in 2 periods. This game could very easily be 5-1, 6-1, 7-1, if not for what we saw from Joey Hooper between the pipes.
Joey Hooper's been goalie of the year material in this game. I mean, he's basically stopped what I saw 3 breakaways or odd man rushes. I mean, and he's kept the game very close. And I feel like the 3 goals that were against him, you said it, 2 were on power play, and the other other was a top shelf.
Perfect. We as coaches, as officials, as analysts, we talk about the Royal Road a lot. And both of those power play goals are on passes that crossed the Royal Road.
Yep. They were not Joey's fault.
Not one bit.
Not one bit, no. So I think it's anybody's game. I mean, you saw a bar out from Delaware, and it's a very physical game. And I feel like the last period, it's going to be who digs down and wants it more. And they both know it's league game, and they've been playing like it's a championship game.
They've been playing like
ACC.
It's game 7.
They
game 1.
Absolutely have. I mean, they both want this game very bad, and it's very impressive. By the way, I'm extremely happy too that you're streaming the game, because we want to get the ACC brand out there, as well as the quality of hockey that's actually played in the ACC, especially at a premier level.
And the ACCHL has just been, from the time that I've known the product of your league, has just been phenomenal. And
thank you.
Always, before Delaware was an ACCHL team, we always knew going to play an ACCHL team, it was going to be a good game and an entertaining game as well.
And let me just give a shout out to your coach too, because I've known Vince for 10 years. I met him when I was the director of the ACHA, and I'm so happy that Vince is part of the coaching family in the ACC now, because he's such a quality coach, such a great guy. And
Vince, Tim Heatley, Joey Mullen, all Adam Dowda, all great human beings, great hockey minds, and
what a small world, because and when we brought over, we look at it more as a team effort between the ACC and the Mid-Atlantic now, not a merger or anything like that. If you look at the divisions, we have a North Division, a South Division. The South Division is called the ACC in the Premier, and the North Division is called the Mid-Atlantic Division.
So
we kept that history.
And that was not coincidental by any stretch of the imagination.
And if you look at our website, and you'll see we have a leaderboard for wins for coaches, and of course Joey Mullen from Virginia Tech. He earned many of his wins in the Mid-Atlantic and came over to the ACC. He just tied for 4th. He's gone for 3rd place tonight on the all-time leaderboard for the ACC. But Vince is number 2, and he's now on the leaderboard because he's part of the ACC family. And Joey's looking for. Vince is looking for his 189th win in the ACHA tonight.
Wow!
So we will keep. If Vince keeps going, we expect him to be the all-time, coach winning percentage leader in the ACC
200
this season.
Should not be out of the question.
Not for this season, and not for this team that I've seen here tonight.
Definitely. Well, we're in for a treat for the 3rd period for sure. Mike Wally, I'm sure we'll be seeing each other quite a bit throughout the course of the season, and thanks for joining us.
Yes, James, and come on down to our fall tournament, James. I will invite you down personally, and you have a hotel room. Come on down and see what we have. All 24 teams coming to the D2 teams.
And that's
coming
at Nova, right?
At St. James in Springfield, Virginia.
Wonderful.
On the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of November.
I may be able to swing down for the Sunday. I know I'm here, I think, for the men's Division I team that weekend, but on the Sunday, may be able to come down for a few.
Look forward to it, Jay. I look forward to many more attendances here at the Fred Rust Arena for the Blue Hens.
Well, you're always welcome. Mike Wally, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, James.
We will be back momentarily as the second intermission's wrapping up. Through 40 minutes, Tar Heels 3, Blue Hens 1. You're watching the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg, streaming live in full high definition on the 412.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg, streaming live in high definition on the 412. A pair of power play goals in the second period turned a 1-1 deadlock into a 3-1 lead for North Carolina. There you saw the first one from Tommy Gilligan. Patrick O'Shaughnessy added his second of the game. And just like that, the Heels get their fourth. It's right off the draw, too. We'll get the tail end of it here as O'Shaughnessy opens fire at the left dot. For his third of the game. Only 9 seconds in to the third period as well. And now O'Shaughnessy is going to take a seat for interference. So a Carl Dubé power play. Beginning right now, officially at 40 seconds. In Delaware for Diamonds, it's Dubé. Put yourself on the advantage when looking for something special for your someone special with the help of Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. North Carolina goal. His fourth of the season, third of the game, scored by number 21, Patrick O'Shaughnessy. Assisted by number 13, Cole Kasowski. Time of the goal, 9 seconds in the third period. O'Shaughnessy's fourth, third of the game from Kasowski at 9 seconds. North Carolina penalty, assessed to number 21, Patrick O'Shaughnessy, 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 40 seconds in the third period. O'Shaughnessy 2 for interference at 40 seconds. And just like that, a shorthanded goal has made it 5-1 North Carolina. Failed breakout. And David Mahan finishes what Leighton Walsh starts with the breakout up the middle. And the shorthanded goal makes this now 5-1. Mahan gets his first goal of the season and gives the Tar Heels one for the thumb. North Carolina goal, first of the season, scored by number 15, David Mahan. Assisted by number 7, Leighton Walsh, and number 20, Nick Curley. Time of the shorthanded goal, 1 minute 51 seconds in the third period. Mahan from Walsh and Curley at 1:51, a shorthanded goal. And just like that, another. It is 6-1. North Carolina as O'Shaughnessy adds a fourth. North Carolina goal, his fifth of the season, fourth of the game. Scored by number 21, Patrick O'Shaughnessy. Assisted by number 17, Tommy Gilligan. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 59 seconds in the third period. O'Shaughnessy's fifth, fourth of the game from Gilligan at 2:59. Buckman pursuing a loose puck was overpowered by Foster, and this comes back offside. Quinn and Walsh. Take the draw just above the Delaware line. Crane turns play across the neutral zone. Curley recovers. Curley puts on the brakes. He leaves this to Zajic. Back to Curley. Up the middle comes Walsh. On further to Mahan. Mahan with the centering pass, and North Carolina kicks the convert. It's now 7-1. After putting up one heck of a fight for the first two periods, the Blue Hens have simply unraveled. As Daniel Cobber on the welcome mat makes this a 7-1 hockey game, 4 minutes and 5 seconds into the third period. We'll give you another look at that third goal again, or that seventh goal, I should say. As it was indeed Daniel Cobber getting his first of the year. Please reset the game clock to 15:25. Please reset the game clock to 15:25. 1525. 1525. Thank you. With Ashford off for holding, the Blue Hens are back on the Carl Dubé power play. Put yourself on the advantage when looking for something special for your someone special. Enlist the help of Carl Dubé Jewelers, a 4-generation family tradition in Wilmington. In Delaware, 4 diamonds. It's Dubé. North Carolina penalty assessed to number 33, Mekhi Ashford. 2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 35 seconds in the third period. Ashford, 2 for holding at 4:35. Tar Heels clear after a Delaware attack went awry. Here's Sharp up the right wing boards. This ricochets off the back wall. Penn turns the puck back below the cage, but Glonick intercepts. Glonick is slowed up at the blue line. He and Sharp converge. Somebody's going to go, and it's going to be Glonick as the aggressor. Glonick's going to sit with 6:04 elapsed in the third period, and the Hens will have 32 seconds of a 5-on-3 at their disposal. So the Carl Dubé power play gets a little bit longer. Shooting was Mahalios at the top of the left circle. Wogish wraparound, no, couldn't get the line. North Carolina penalty is this to number 14, Cam Glonick. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 6 minutes, 4 seconds in the third period. Glonick 2 for cross-checking at 6:04. Seems as though with Hughes down, looked like he pulled something there. North Carolina's going to take their timeout. Timeout, North Carolina. Looking ahead at what's to come for the Delaware Blue Hens. On Sunday, they host Georgetown right here at Fred Rust Arena. Game time 3:15 p.m. Get there if you can. Otherwise, we'll have it live on the Delaware Hockey Network. September 22 and 23, the Men's Division II Blue Hens travel to Lynchburg, Virginia to take on Liberty for a 2-game set. And then 2 weeks from today, the Golden Rams of Westchester invade Fred Rust Arena for a Friday night tilt. Through one period in State College, Pennsylvania, the University of Delaware women's hockey team is currently tied 1-1 with Penn State. A full report will be available later this evening at DelawareHockeyNetwork.com. So happy to report the Delaware women are putting together a strong showing in their seasonal debut. And we're set to go, play resuming just above the North Carolina line. Quinn up the left dots. Tries to deke past Curley, puck covered by Hughes. Minute and a half left on the power play. 5-on-4 the variety now, as the Ashford penalty has expired. Mahalios skates a tight circle in the far corner, trying to get some space from Curley. He leaves the puck high to Engelman. Wogish working down low, couldn't set one up for Quinn on the doorstep. Tar Heels clear and the race is on. Mahan. Already with one today. The shorthanded goal off the setup from Walsh. Looking for a second. Wogish throws a shoulder at him in the far corner and recovers the puck for the Hens. But my goodness gracious, they've got their work cut out for them, trailing 7-1. What started strong for Delaware has disintegrated early in the third period. White with time and space, but he can't hold the zone as Wogish turns the heat up on him. Here's Quinn taking aim from distance, but not getting past Hughes with 12:13 to go in the third period. And a 7-1 deficit before them. Klein in for the draw. And ultimately the Tar Heels worked up ice. Vecchio slams on the brakes, cross ice feed to Sharp. Ricocheted off the wall. He lost his footing under duress from Tommy Gilligan. O'Shaughnessy to Kosowski, looking for one for himself. Crashing the net was O'Shaughnessy, but he couldn't get past. $11:20 to go in regulation. Here's a 2-on-2 for North Carolina, led by Kosowski. He failed to fire cleanly. Mahalios gains the puck below the cage, pushes it up the left wing boards, and it's shoveled free across near side where Mirselek picks it up. Milsarek to the dot. Mahalios was bothered. Vecchio, offering support, protects the zone for Delaware. Cross-ice feed intended for Milsarek was poked offline by Gilligan. They converge in the far corner. Edwards could not clear. Vecchio recovers, he walks in, he shoots. That one goes high, and it's blocked away by Hughes. 10.5 minutes to go. Vecchio again. Turns a tight circle to Mahalios. Backhand from the dot was wide. Kosowski leaves the puck to Gilligan as he was surrounded at the Delaware blue line. He throws the puck to the far wall. It's tipped by Polchklepek from just above the line into the North Carolina zone, enabling Delaware to work in a change. This fourth line, the only Blue Hens to find the back of the North Carolina net. This play is good. Mahalios setting up Olensky led to a wide shot. Now Mahalios going with Glonek. And just beyond the halfway point of the third period, college-age boys being college-age boys. For the benefit of folks tuning in the old-fashioned way in person, we have to break from normal presentation to read a 50-50 number. Oh, the things we do in college hockey. the winner of this evening's 50-50 is the holder of ticket 775381. You can pick up your prize at the table by the main entrance. Again, that number 775381. Now to rejoin the hockey part of why we're here. North Carolina penalty assessed to number 14, Cam Glonick. Delaware penalty assessed to number 16, Dimitri Mahalios. 2 minutes each for roughing. Time of the coincidental penalties, 10 minutes, 12 seconds in the third period. Glonick and Mahalios, 2 each for roughing at 10-12. So we are 4-on-4 for the next minute and 15 seconds. Foster checked off the puck just inside the Delaware line. Flom recovers. Buckman throws it off the far wall right in front of the scorer's table. Olensky turns and risks this puck back behind the North Carolina goal. Time for Delaware to make a change. And inside the final 9 minutes we go. For those of you new to the Delaware Hockey Network, our line of communication with the off-ice officials and, well, just about everybody else is via text message. And the uninitiated requested a public address announcement during the flow of play, which ordinarily is a non-starter. Clock is recalibrated for 8 minutes. And the face-off is spotted by Brendan Liu at the far dot in the North Carolina zone. And the Tar Heels on a fast break. Kotsios into a 1-on-4. Barrels into the Delaware zone, but couldn't maintain the puck as he was angled by that quartet of Blue Hens to the corner. Mahan dumps the puck behind the Delaware cage. And now the Tar Heels reset. Valia couldn't get through Penn. Engelman offers further defensive pressure. Mahan emerges with the puck again. It's cycled to the top of the left circle. Edwards tries to get one through. But Hooper makes the clean catch for the pause with 7:14 to go in the third. There's nothing All-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork brisket and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area. And they're sure to turn your next gathering into a truly All-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com. Edwards got away with a little hold there, but no effect on the flow of play, so no action taken by Messrs. Levasseur and Cannon. Saunders Penn throws a shot in from just inside the right dot. Stam couldn't track down the rebound chance. There's another one. This one caught and held onto by Hughes. For a pause in action with 6.5 minutes to go. Puck popped up in the atmosphere there as we saw in the Delaware Sports Medicine replay. And Penn couldn't direct it in legally before Hughes caught the puck on the way down. Gilligan, no avail. Crane protects the puck at the kick plate behind the cage. And the Hens do clear. Gleason takes Klein down in the far corner. Holding the zone for Delaware was Ethan Sharp. Klein backhand on the doorstep, cleared out by Glonick to the corner. Now on the stick of Gilligan. Vecchio holds the zone but double teamed, gave it away to Kosowski. Here's O'Shaughnessy looking for a fifth. His snipe from the top of the left circle rings off the back glass. Final 5.5 minutes of regulation. Gleason, Kosowski. Tried to feed O'Shaughnessy at the dot, but Mahalio's had him marked. And we've got another break in the action. With a dislodged net behind Joey Hooper with 5:22 to go in the third period. Injured on the job or in a car crash? Getting nowhere with your workers' comp or insurance claim? The law office of Long and Greenberg is here to help. Long and Greenberg is committed to compassionately representing you, advocating for your rights through the entire legal process, and fighting to give you the settlement you deserve. For a free consultation, call 302-466-LONG. That's 302-566-LONG, or visit injuryde.com for more information. Michael Buckman sent off. So another Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Begins for the Blue Hens to the left of Joey Hooper. Roughing the call there. Putting the Hens back in the place that turned a 1-1 tie into a 3-1 deficit early in the second. Curley takes aim, shot blocked by Polchlepek. Foster steps up to the top of the left circle, now works in low. That chance blockered away by Hooper. Delaware penalty assessed to number 26, Michael Buckman, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes, 47 seconds in the third period. Buckman, 2 for roughing at 14:47. Curley up the right dots. Dodges the reaching stick of Polchlepek on his way into the Delaware zone, but couldn't maintain his momentum. Hens clear. Foster walks the line, couldn't connect on his backhand. Nobody home to hold the point, and this puck is stripped from Edwards by Olensky, at least for a brief moment. The shot from Engelman caught the wrong side of the net. Engelman controls the puck on the way down. He brings it back into the neutral zone. Delaware retreats, tries to burn a little bit more time off this penalty. Up the left wing boards goes Kramer. Pinched into the corner by Grady, who took the puck away and left it to Wills Kendrick Holmes behind the net. Final 10 seconds of the penalty to Buckman. Final 200 seconds of the hockey game. Quinn couldn't put one in on the doorstep. Net is dislodged. And we've got a pause in action with 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the contest. We are back at it on Sunday as mentioned. With the Blue Hens facing off against Georgetown, 3:15 face-off, 3 o'clock airtime. That the first half of a Delaware Hockey Network doubleheader, as the men's Division I team is in action as well on Sunday night. hosting the New Jersey Titans of the NA3HL in what will be their final preseason game. Before embarking on their 23-24 regular season as well. Full broadcast schedule available at DelawareHockeyNetwork.com, and be sure to follow us on social media at DE Hockey Network on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram. Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill upon us now as we work into the home stretch of this game. And we just got word that Joel Hughes, goaltender for North Carolina, we mentioned this earlier on the broadcast, but served a few tours in the Middle East for the United States Armed Forces in Special Forces. So big thank you to Joel Hughes for his service, and a great performance from him in net tonight for North Carolina with 15 saves on 16 shots to this point.
The Delaware penalty was assessed to number 29, Johnny Tomaitis, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 17:12 in the third period. Tomaitis cross-checking at 17:12. So now down to the final 100 seconds of this game. And a shot from Zajic goes into the glove of Hooper. With 39 saves, or with 39 shots, I should say, 32 saves for Delaware's junior netminder. And the rest of this one pretty much a formality, as the Tar Heels' steady onslaught has put this one to bed. Shot 40, saved by Hooper. And the face-off comes to his left. Zajic again. Leaves this to Curley, across to O'Shaughnessy. Zajic from downtown, and this one's batted in. So an 8th North Carolina goal and a 3rd on the power play. Looked to me like an own goal, but we'll get the official word from downstairs after we saw the Delaware Sports Medicine replay of the 8th Tar Heels goal of the night. Final minute of play, Henry Foster ruled the goal scorer with the net front tip. North Carolina goal, his first of the season, scored by number 81, Henry Foster. Assisted by number 40, Florian Zajic, and number 21, Patrick O'Shaughnessy. "20 seconds remaining. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that will do it
from Fred Rust Arena. Tonight's final score: University of North Carolina Tar Heels 8, University of Delaware Blue Hens 1. Final shots on goal: North Carolina 41, Delaware 17. Fans, it's time for the Sid's Barbecue and Jerky 3 stars of the game. Tonight's third star with 15 saves for North Carolina. After touring the Middle East as a Special Forces sniper in the United States Armed Forces, thank you to your service as well to goalie number 27, Joel Hughes. Tonight's second star with 4 assists for North Carolina, number 13, Cole Kosowski. And tonight's number 1 star with 4 goals and an assist for North Carolina, number 21, Patrick O'Shaughnessy. So that will do it for us on the Delaware Hockey Network tonight. Patrick O'Shaughnessy, the star of this game by way of his 4 goals. As we get a look at a couple of them here in closing. Just absolute domination by North Carolina. To break away in the second period and keep it going. Through the conclusion of tonight's game and making this a 7, making an 8-1 rout of the Delaware Blue Hens, spoiling the UD home opener. We will do it again on Sunday as the Blue Hens host the Hoyas of Georgetown here at Fred Rust Arena. Game time 3:15 Eastern. Get here if you can. Otherwise, we'll have all the action for you right here on the Delaware Hockey Network. Hens travel to Liberty September 22-23. They'll be home on Friday, September 29th, taking on the Golden Rams of Westchester. For the entire crew, Associate Executive Producer Molly Jo Rosen, Assistant Producer Joe Sindoni, our videographer Alyssa Craigle. This is James Witherite thanking you for your company. Thanks for joining us tonight on the Delaware Hockey Network. The final score, North Carolina 8, Delaware 1. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again Sunday from right here at Fred Rust Arena. Airtime 3 o'clock as the Hens take on the Hoyas.